Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're checking out the CAMMUS C5. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now I've kind of got like this little thing going on right now to where I can do this without having to where's my mouse pointer at? Let's get it over here on the game so that we can actually see this. Now I'm hoping that that we'll be able to do this with oh wait, I needed to do this. Okay, quick play. Yeah, I mean it's recording right now and it feels fairly snappy. So we're gonna do this. Is what I did because I don't have a pedal set up for the CAMMUS Direct Drive. So basically is what we got to do is we have to we're just going to run this in windowed mode whatever so that I can do it. But what I had to do was I had to map my throttle and my brake to the paddle shifters so that we could get this thing to work because I don't have any. I got to order something and I guess I got to order it from Fanatec, so it's going to take a little while to get that here. I mean, as you can see, my fight stick, my desk is a complete mess. Now, I wasn't expecting to get this, especially today. I was not expecting to get this today. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into this. Yep, it's working. Okay, now let's go. I'm actually able to drive the car with the paddle shifters and get all of that that goodness with the force feedback and everything. Whoa, man, it's got a little bit of a kick to this little baby for being only 5 Newton meters. It's interesting how how good the force feedback on this feels. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's very like I didn't even have to really play with anything. To tell you the truth, I have all my settings the same as what they would normally be with like the Fanatec and the CAMMUS DD well the 15 Newton meter. And man, this is actually, dude, this is actually fun, to tell you the truth. Not even having pedals with this thing. To be able to do this on here, like, so incredible, man. With this thing being an under $300 setup, and if you're out traveling, like for me, man, if I just, just take the laptop with you, set it up on the freaking desk at a hotel, pull this baby out, clamp it to the freaking desk, get it set up, and you're freaking good to go, man. Like, that's incredible. Ooh, boy. I mean, like, this clamp could be a little bit better, and that's probably my only complaint with this because the force feedback on this feels fine. The steering and everything feels good. Um, Having all the buttons set up, like you can, oh, like a little bit more practice with this, and I think I'd be pretty dang good at this. I was surprised after I sat here and I played with it a minute ago. I was like, "Whoa, dude, that actually works." I tried to do the same thing in Settle Corsa Competizione, but I think I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that because I would really like to test that out and see how the force feedback feels on that. I have to order a thing from Fanatec. I have to order for my Fanatec pedals. I have to order a specific adapter, a USB adapter, Club Sport adapter for my pedals. So I will get that ordered so that I can use those with this and give you guys a better understanding. Because I kind of have to order that for my 15 Newton meter direct drive wheel from CAMMUS as well. Because that thing's a literal freaking beast, man. I like CAMMUS products, dude. These are way better than a lot of people think, man. And I get the whole Fanatec fanboy stuff out there. Like, I get that. I 100% get that. And to me, like, this right here is sufficient at an entry level for an entry level direct drive wheel. This is good. This is really good. Like, I'm getting good force feedback. I actually feel like this kind of, to me, feels a little bit better than the Fanatec does on these games, man. Like I get better. I feel like I'm driving down a gravel road with the CAMMUS, where I don't feel like that with the Fanatec. It's just so smooth. It's like smoothed out. Like all of that stuff smoothed out. With this, I feel like I'm hitting bumps and driving over these ruts, and like it feels better. Like if you're in a freaking car with a stiff suspension, you're gonna feel this stuff, and it's gonna feel like that, and it's gonna feel a little more violent, and I like that. It makes me feel like I'm actually bouncing down the freaking road, and like this is great. Oh man. Now I am playing 10 right now, because I like the way these cars drive, and got it set with 360. My steering ratio is set at 360 degrees. That's kind of what I like with this game on here. It just helps some of these tighter turns, especially when you don't have a when you can't really hit the no, I just drove this course before I was like, yeah, dude, I need to get that up there on the screen and test that out, because these products are freaking mind blowing, man. Now I've looked at a couple of other people's videos from this wheel, and I noticed that the back of mine actually has more input settings than theirs does. More input. There's different inputs. Like it almost looks like USB Type C, but I think it's UIS or something. There's two slots for that, so I wonder if that's like a different way they're going to have the pedals and shifters for the CAMMUS products on here for this particular model, because I feel like this one's going to have its own set of pedals and its own other things that you'll be able to get for it. This actually feels pretty sufficient. The only thing that I would potentially have a problem with this is it is a smaller rim. Like it is a smaller rim, but when you're sitting here like this right here, this close to a freaking desk, and as you can see, I've got this wrapped. This thing is hooked to my little plastic table desk thing right here. I've only got it set at 50% power. I've only got it for set at 50% power, and oh boy, like that is sufficient. Like the force feedback and stuff that I'm getting in here feels incredible, especially on this game. That just feels incredible. Like I cannot believe how much better this feels than that freaking super expensive $1,300 freaking Fanatec, man. Like this just feels good right out of the box. Feels good, man. This is fun. Like if you're buying this product, honestly, but caveat, only good for PC, but I will try to see if I can get this thing working on the Xbox and stuff with the with my Raz 1 Lucian 2. I kind of need pedals for that, but oh wait, I got this game on Xbox too. Maybe I can. I will try it. I will try it. We will see if this thing will hook up through the Raz 1 Lucian 2 to the Xbox. If we can get that going, that would be awesome. That would be ideal. But I still need to get that thing from Fanatec, that Club Sport, for my pedals, or maybe just buy a set of pedals from freaking CAMMUS for this, so that I can. I just kind of want to put it on my thing, and I don't like having to undo my pedals and put new pedals on all the time. Like the next time I change my pedals on that thing is going to be when I buy my set of Club Sport VA3 or whatever for that setup. But I don't know, man. Like this CAMMUS is great. Like I can feel these bumps. This is the feeling that I had with the other one that I just wasn't getting with the freaking Fanatec. That was starting to bug me. Like I want to get on a yeah, I want to get on some I want to get on like another stage real quick. Let's try another stage. Like this clamp, the clamp to the table, it actually feels fairly good. Like it feels pretty decent. So I mean, it does kind of slide around because this table is kind of plastic. So we're gonna get out of this one. We're gonna go to another stage, and we're gonna try another one. My gosh, this is freaking so cool! So cool! I actually, you know what? To be completely honest with you, I don't even really mind playing with with that this way. That's Italy, Sardinia. Let's see if we can. Yeah, Spain. We'll go to Spain, and we will do. We're gonna do a long one. We'll do the long one reverse. We'll do this long one reverse, and we'll have some fun with this, man. Oh wait, back. We don't want night. We want noon. Clear. Oh, yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible. Like this wheel here, like the way they've got this set up, it delivers that force feedback, and it feels good. Like it feels good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. They hit the enter button. Hit the enter button. Enter 4. Give me a little bit of sound. Yeah, dude, this is great. Whoa. Oh no. This is so good. This is so good. Like that force feedback feels so nice because now that I'm on like road, it just feels like wow. Oh no. This car's a freaking bumper cars, man. That's the one thing I don't like about this game, man. You run into something and you're gonna feel it. There's like no finesse or anything when it comes to like the wrecking. But wow. That's crazy, man. I'm like recording this with Streamlabs. I like that. I like how that feels in this bass. That feels good, man. My goodness. I'm telling you, man, I'm more of a CAMMUS fanboy than I am a Fanatec fanboy. I mean, I like Fanatec. Don't get me wrong, man. They obviously they make a good product that's compatible with literally everything out of the box. But when it comes to this CAMMUS equipment, my gosh, man, it does feel pretty dang refined for what it is, man. I mean, these guys here, they deserve some recognition, like big time. These sim racers need to start taking them seriously because this is. I've noticed that the app is better too right now. The app is a lot better. There's more control options in there for well, at least for this model. And I'm just playing with this right out of the box. I didn't touch anything. I didn't have to sit there and play with it like I did the Fanatec. Trying to figure out like all the little settings for all of their like proprietary settings and stuff. Like the canvas just feels good. I like that raw. I like that raw feeling a little bit more too. With all that, like this feels great, man. All aluminum construction, no plastic. Oh goodness, an actual leather wheel. This wheel right here, even though it's smaller, it feels better than that freaking DD Pro plastic Gran Turismo rubber freaking thing that feels like you're like that thing is terrible. I don't like that, man. It makes me feel like I'm holding on to like bikes, like bike handlebars or something. Like that rubber filling on that is just terrible. I mean, look at that, man. I just literally passed my ghost. Like this is great. This is freaking great. This is so nice. Having that control right there at my fingertips too for the gas and brake. Very, very nice. I do kind of actually like that, to tell you the truth. I do actually like that. I want to see if I could play Dirt Rally 2.0 like this. Ooh, got to have a button set for my. Gonna have to get a button set up for my e-brake. I don't have any e-brake support. Wow, this is nice. For what I paid for that freaking Fanatec versus what this is gonna be priced at. Gosh, dude, that's a no-brainer. That's a literal freaking no-brainer right there, man. That Fanatec. Well, see, but that's the thing, man. With the Fanatec, I've got a lot more customization options to buy all the freaking steering wheels and all of that stuff. Where this here is pretty much, this is, you see what you get. Like, you get this unit is what you're gonna get with this, and yeah. So I mean, this small wheel, but dude, this is fine. Like, if I was on a trip right now, taking this with me, this would be fine. Now, I would recommend, if you like, this here is my new go-to for recommending to the casual racers. This is my new recommendation. This thing is awesome. The force feedback at just 50%, at just 50% is feeling pretty dang good. Especially with this. If it feels this good with this game, it's gonna feel just fine on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Like, it's gonna feel just fine. Like, I can feel like my shifting. Yeah, this is great. I just don't. I man, holding this in my hand really just makes me question the value of Fanatec. It really does, man. I'm not even joking. Like, that makes me question the money I spent on that, man. 900, it was $941 for the GT 8 Newton meter base wheel and all that stuff. And then, like that, like I was saying, the 5 Newton meters, more than enough for a wheel rim this size, more than enough. And it feels, after using this, like, this feels very, very sufficient. I don't recommend an 8 Newton meter wheel with that GDD Pro unless you're going to get a bigger wheel rim, but this feels sufficient for this rim. Like, this does, and I believe this is 270 millimeters. It is just a little bit smaller in width or whatever, but the actual steering wheel itself feels a little more girthy. Oh man, I knew I wasn't going to be able to hit that freaking turn, but whatever. Whatever. This is great, man. I can definitely sit here and play WRC with this, just like this, with no pedals, like, very easy. I mean, yeah, you do get better throttle control with pedals and stuff, but I mean, this is still doable. This is still freaking manageable. My goodness. Wow. Wow. This is great, guys. This is great. Like, I feel like this here's a good buy, man. If they're really bringing it to the market, I think this might actually be the model, because it's supposed to launch here in the summer. So I think this might be the finalized version of it. Everything that I got, like when I did my unboxing for you, everything that I got should be like your standard package for this. And I believe it's sub $300. I think it was like, I think it's either going to be 250 or 299. I honestly think they should go 299 for this, and have the pedals included and everything, just so you can get like a full setup. Make sure you got some pedals with that, because I believe they made another entry level set of pedals that they were showing off with this particular for this particular thing. And if that is the case, then yeah, that will 100% be worth that time and worth your money. And that way, this will and then you can just grab yourself one of them little wheel stands that you can connect your pedals and this to. Next Level Racing makes some pretty good ones like that as well, that you can just put your pedals on and put your wheel rim on, and then you can mount this. You can hard mount this rim as well. Like, you don't have to have the little desk clamp thing. You can hard mount this. You can bolt it to your freaking to your to your cockpit and still use it that way. You can have it so that you can have three different types of adjustment for this. This is great, guys. This is freaking insanely freaking cool. Now, so that there was riding that on that's riding that on here, let's get out of this one. Let's go back. I'm gonna do one more for you, man. I wanna make a little bit longer of a video and kind of keep talking about this and kind of just experience this, because man, I'm kind of blown away right now. It's got this little fan in the back that's blowing the air toward the setup itself. And where do we want to try now? Let's try some Finland, man. These are always fun. This is always a pretty fun track to be on. And we'll do the long one reverse, so we can get a nice little long video for you guys, so that you guys can we'll just do clear, so that you guys can actually see and we can talk about this, because gosh dang, this is cool. For the price point, I'm not even upset about the wheel rim size, like I was with the Fanatec. With the Fanatec, well. Here's my thing. My first experience was with the CAMMUS 15 Newton meter direct drive wheel. So my experience, or my thing going from that bigger rim to that little tiny one, that wasn't feeling that didn't make sense. That didn't feel right to me. And now that we've got this right here, this kind of feels a little bit better, due to the fact that we're this kind of feels a little bit better due to the fact that, like, I know, like, I was prepared for this to be a smaller rim. And I would like to see them offer like a way to make this a bigger rim. Oh, this is freaking awesome, guys. Boo, yeah, like I can feel all of that. That feels proper. Gosh, dude, I'm not getting that same freaking good feeling out of my freaking ridiculous expensive Fanatec. My gosh, man, like, this right here feels like I'm driving down a freaking gravel road. I've driven gravel roads before at fast speed, and this is what it kind of feels like, a little bit more like that. Like, you're feeling the bumps, and you're feeling them through the steering wheel. You're feeling them, just, yeah, and like, I can feel all that. This here is incredible, man. This is why I love CAMMUS. I love CAMMUS. These guys are awesome, man. Like, I like the Fanatec too. Like, it feels refined, blah blah blah, but whatever, man. This is a good bang for your money. Very, very good. I think that anybody that picks this up and plays around with this is going to have a very good time. They are not going to be disappointed by this at all. I'm going to try to slow down a little bit. Ooh, boy. Yeah, you feel that? You feel that while you're sliding, buddy? Ooh, boy, man. Just shaking my whole freaking table, man. That's incredible. That's incredible, man. This feels so good at this. This feels great. This is very fun. I'm not even lying, dude. I actually kind of like being able to control the throttle and the brake with my right and left hand. That's cool. That's cool. Now, if that was, possible, and if that's possible in every racing game, I will keep trying to figure that out to see if that is possible. For something like Assetto Corsa Competizione, I kind of want to have pedals because I want to be able to use my shifting. Don't really like playing that game as an automatic. That one there, I need to be able to shift. This here doesn't really bug me too much because, I mean, like, I try to take this game seriously, but there's just so much like gamey about it that it's kind of hard to take this one here super seriously. So it's perfectly fine to just have like this is like this is like a perfect hybrid right now, the way I've got it set up. Perfect hybrid between a controller and between a controller and a wheel setup. Like, this is pretty dang good, man. Like this is pretty dang good. The way I can slide around. This is pretty good actually. Like not even like I'm not even joking. This just feels great. And see, it's not like bumpy the whole time. Like when it's on certain ground, like right now, like the bumps, like when you hit the ground and stuff, when you're driving over these rocks, that's when it feels bumpy, and that's what I like about it. Like when you're in a smoother spot, the ground feels smooth, but when you're driving over, bumps and potholes and stuff like that, like you can feel that, and it just feels to me it feels more convincing than what I'm getting with that Fanatec, man. That Fanatec, it just they spent too much time in like all this refinement and stuff. That this right here, this raw feeling, just to me feels better. Just feels just feels a little better. And then having like good 1-to-1 steering with a direct drive wheel. Yeah, this thing's a beast. Ooh boy. I like the control better with this CAMMUS. I do feels a lot more. I like how they've got this built. It's more immersive for some reason. That's so cool. Yeah, this is a blast. This wheel feels good in your hand too. Like it definitely. Gosh, rubber freaking that rubber hand that Gran Turismo wheel is such a piece of junk compared to this. I like this far better. You got like rev lights on here. Everything it tells you your speed. Well, not this one. It's just like 000 for this game for some reason. I think that I thought that would probably be something that was working there, but I don't know, man. Really wish this thing was like good with PlayStation and Xbox. That's like the one big thing. That's the only reason why I bought that freaking Fanatec. If that CAMMUS 15, if that CAMMUS would have worked with my Xbox and my PlayStation when I got the VR2, I would have never stopped using it. That's why I'll never get rid of that thing either, man. Like that wheel is incredible. I just need all three of them to be supported. I'm really hoping that Camus can do that because I think these guys here definitely worth checking out for sure. I mean, you could just see the results right here in front of your face, man. That like this is clearly a competitive product. Ooh, boy, get some sliding right there. Gosh, the way this thing just bounces in your hand. Ooh, dude, I love that. Gosh, this is a lot funner to play with this wheel than it is that freaking Fanatec. That is for sure. Whoa, watch it, trees. Very nice. Very, very nice. Dang, I'm so glad I got this thing working, man, so I could check this out. Oh, it's a good thing I thought of that. I was like, man, because I was just gonna wait to make this video to make a video on this, but now I'll be making some more of these WRC videos just like this, man. This is great. I'm actually thinking about buying like a second little wheel stand, not like a whole new cockpit, but like a new wheel stand, something that I can hook up like other bases and stuff, so I'm not putting a bunch of holes in my FGT cockpit. Rather just have something that I can, you know, test out other wheels and stuff. Actually get like this CAMMUS one set up on one, because I feel like that's probably like the go-to for this actual base. I don't know if you need a full-on cockpit. Just get yourself, you know, a good chair, and then one of the little cockpit stands. Because I mean, like, look, this thing is just on this little plastic table that I got. If you want to use the full power, I would recommend like a stand or something. Because just this at 50% power feels beastly. Like if I turn this thing all the way up, man, it's gonna feel a a lot more hardcore than what this feels right now for sure. And that's not a bad thing. That's just you're gonna want something a little bit more, because this feels like raw 5 Newton meters of power. Where that, oh no, ooh, we're beating this Ford up, man. No throttle control, huh? I'm just taking my fingers off the throttle. This just feels great. Oh no. All right, well, put me back on the road next time faster. Having me sit there all wrecked out and stuff, man. Freaking weird computer. Oh man, I like that. The way the steering and handling and everything feels and the force feedback, this is incredible. Like you could see my hands just bouncing around, and that's what I'm saying. Like this force feedback feels good at 50%. At 50%, this feels incredible. That's what I'm saying. Like this is nice. And then I'll show you like the settings and stuff here in a minute after I'm done playing around with this, and I'll show you what my exact settings are with the CAMMUS software and stuff. This thing's a freaking beast, man. The power that this thing has, wow, wow, wow. Ooh, this feels so nice. It's not even funny. Ooh, man, it makes my whole freaking table rumble. So good, so good. Yeah, a little bit stronger for this, man. Ooh. All right, so that's incredible, man. Like this thing is a freaking actual beast. I don't need to do any of that. We're just gonna quit this. Should be able to move my this game real quick, and then we'll finish up this video. Quit. Yeah, yes, we want to go back to Wendy's. All right, so let's go ahead and stop that. So as you can see now, let me go ahead and make myself a wee bit smaller. All right. So we're going to get in here and we're going to look at this stuff. Okay. So you can see it's the C5 wheel, C5 base. These are the games that are available that I own that are, oh shoot, let me get over here. So as you can see, it's the C5 wheel, C5 base. And then these here are all of the games that are compatible with this right now. It looks like maybe a couple more added. These are all, okay, so these are all PC games. Forza, Dirt Rally 2.0, Dirt 4. So all of those games are compatible with this model. Now we're gonna look right here. So for that game I have my steering range set at 330. The power, or 360. The power is set at 50%. Natural dampening is at 50%. Natural friction 50%. These two here completely off. And then game effects. So this right here all feels a little bit like this is all new. This is all new, I believe, with this wheel, except for effects intensity. I think that one was always there. So CF filter, Q factor, game reaction, game faction, friction, and spring. These are all things that I'm going to have to play around with and kind of figure out what they do and what settings that they'll be able to, what settings those are going to affect in game and everything else. I love that I can. I do like CAMMUS's setup. I do like their setup, especially for all of this stuff. But I wish that they would, like with Fanatec, they kind of tell you which each setting does. So I would like them to. I would like to see like CAMMUS find a way to make that possible in their settings as well. I think that would definitely help out, their thing. As you can see right here, turning this, all of these buttons, like this right here, when I'm flipping the things, like you can test every single button on here. And you can see exactly what each button does. And then you've got these. Ooh, every single one of those notches, look at that. Every time you turn it, you get from 34 to 23. And then with this one, you get from 58 to 47 and everyone in between that. That is cool. You get a lot of buttons on this. 10, 9, 19, 21, 7, 8, 6, 5, 2, 1, 3, 4. See, that is pretty cool. Got all your 180 if you're set to 360. You can have this all the way up to 200 to 2520. So you can that'll be good for drifting games and stuff like that. And it does have an actual lock. If you get out here to 360 again, you have, it actually has a stop, like it stops, and it feels pretty steady stop. Not a whole lot of friction. It doesn't feel notchy or grindy or anything like that. It just feels like it's got like, it feels like the bearings and everything in there feel really nice. It feels really smooth to use, just like the 15 Newton meter base. All of this is constructed out of aluminum. There's actual freaking carbon fiber on the front of the base. Like, this is pretty cool, man. This is a solid setup for a very reasonable price. So I can easily recommend that as something that's good, and it's going to be good for the customer. So I do like it. I do appreciate them sending this out to me to review and to show you guys on the channel. It really means a lot to me that I have, that we've built such a great community to where I can get these opportunities and stuff, and that's awesome. Anything to help you guys save money and help you guys be able to enjoy your video games even more, I'm all about that. Like, this thing is pretty freaking awesome. I do like that. So All right, man. If you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.